Hey guys, hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Have you been hearing the word prenups? Prenuptial agreement, prenup, and you've been wondering, what is that? What does that mean? Should I get a prenup? Should I not get a prenup? Of course, there's a question you should ask your lawyer because I'm not a lawyer or an attorney. So, yeah, today I'm going to be talking to you guys. I'm going to share my opinions, my honest thoughts about what prenups are, whether it's something to consider or not, because a lot of times there's a lot of negative connotations around prenuptial agreements where you see couples or someone sign a prenup. It's just like, so like there's also so many negative things around it. And so if you've been curious as to what this whole thing is, prenup is, just try to get different thoughts or different opinions on what it is. So yeah, today I am going to be sharing you guys my thoughts, what I think about prenuptial agreements, and if it's something I am going to do or not. Okay, so stay tuned. And before we jump right into it, of course you know I'm rocking my lashes. For those of you who don't know, which I don't know why you don't know, I do have lashes, and today I am wearing trophy. This is the fifth time I'm wearing this same lashes. It's the same lashes. If we are friends on Instagram, you will know this because I wear this a lot and I always post it on my Instagram. So yeah, if you want to grab this, let me know. Send me a DM on my Instagram. Is am_EMEZY. That's my IG handle. Head over there, shoot me a DM, and get yourself one of these cute lashes that I'm having on today. So I'm wearing the style trophy. It comes in this really beautiful box like this. Okay, so now let's head over to what prenuptial agreements are. So if you had asked me many months ago, I'll be like, hell no, I'm not getting a prenup. And I do, as a matter of fact, I do remember my girlfriend, Delilah. Shout out to you, girl. She asked me this question. What do I think about prenup? Because sometimes she just, from the blue, asks me questions. I don't know. She just, thinks about these things. And so she asked me. And I was just like, no, I don't think I'm going to get a prenup. But guess what? After the whole Dr. Dre scandal, if you've not heard about it, if you're not watching, I don't know if you live under the rocks, go. If you don't know or not heard of it, go Google, literally just go Google Dr. Dre whole prenup thing going on. So after that event, I was like, let me look further into what is a prenup. What is a prenup? What did they do? Is this some food? Is it some, what is it about? Is this some money? Is this some bank account? I'm like, okay. So I went on Google and I find this. I'm just gonna read it off how it is. This is an article written by Catherine Fletcher, 2018, as September 18, 2018. That's when she wrote this article. So I'm just going to read the definition off of it. Of course, give credit where credit is due. So these are her words. And I read, a prenuptial agreement is a private agreement between a couple signed before they get married, which sets forth the division of their assets in the event of a divorce or death. You heard it. So prenuptial agreements are private agreements between couples. So it's not something you put both families side by side. Of course, you should always talk to your lawyers, and so as to get a better understanding of what the terms and conditions are before you get into it. So now, what do I think? Do I think prenup is something for us to consider? Hell yeah. As an African girl, those are things that we don't talk about in the African culture. This is a taboo, and that is why I am here. That is why I'm making this video, so we as Africans know shedding light to those areas that are not talked about in African context. Okay, so for that African girl that's watching this video, give me a thumbs up. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you for watching this, and let me know what you think, because literally if I'm having this conversation with my parents, I mean, my dad is not old school. He's so westernized, so he's not a typical African father. But if you're having this conversation with an African father, with a typical African father, they'll be like, are you mad? Like, they will go gaga on you. So these are things that are just, we rarely talk about it in our culture. So, and that is why I'm bringing this now, so we can have this conversation and know that it's absolutely fine to have a prenuptial. If you ask me, if you want, of course I'm not advising you to go get it, because first, the thing about prenups is, yes, if you're a couple and you and your partner start talking about prenup, there's first like trust issues. And that is not good at all for any relationship. Once they start having trust, once there is trust issues in that relationship, probability of it dying, it's very high. So that is the first negative thing about having signing a prenup, because obviously you signing to love, you're in a relationship with someone because you love them, so you're not anticipating that anything will happen. But in the event that something goes wrong, of course, I bet you have friends, family members that have been married and divorced before. Those people do not go married and thinking the next, like, oh, I'm gonna get divorced. People have been married for over 25 years and they still get a divorce. So this is where I think this comes in an event where you marry someone and maybe after a year or two things don't go as planned, things don't go as intended, and you guys want to part ways. I don't think it's rational. I don't think it's good that this person wants 70%. Yeah, some people will literally demand 70% of your assets. So this comes in play. And sometimes people want 50% of your asset. But now think about it. If you've worked so hard your entire life and you want billions, okay, will you just want to give half of your properties to your wife or to your husband? I would not want to do that. And I would not want to see my son doing that for a girl that just met, or to get him married and after 2 years and things don't work and he's claiming all of his money or majority of his money. And the other thing about prenups that it helps, and this is why I think, mind you, all this, what I'm saying is for us to have a conversation. Like, if your partner brings it up, don't think it's a taboo. No, it's something that is happening out here, and for us to be aware that something like this is happening, and you think about it now, you guys decide if you guys want to do that or not. So another reason that this prenup comes in handy is in the event that you've been married before, right? Assume that you have been married before and you have kids in your previous marriage and you have money or things you've set aside for these children, and if there are no agreement put forth before your second marriage or your third marriage, or however number of marriage that is you're married, that you're getting into at this point, if there are no rules or agreement put in place after, if that marriage too does not work out, what do you think is going to happen? Your partner probably want 50% of your asset as well. What happens to your kids? So that is helping to guarantee the future of your children that you did not have with your spouse. So if you are having, so this is why it's important that you get a prenup, or you consider a prenup before your marriage. And also, there's a lot of child support going on nowadays in this generation. Women demand hundreds of thousands of things, and of course the men need to take care of their kids, right? But I'm just saying, sometimes we as women, yes, I'm gonna say this, and some of you women might not like it, some of us women, sometimes we exaggerate, we do too much, we want to get, like, just basically choke the man. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't have the right, of course you're entitled to having a child, but I'm just like, we sometimes are not considerate about the other man, and like, his life needs to go on, right? So all these things help put in place to make sure that things like this do not happen, or things like this reduces the chances of it happening. So for me, if you're asking me, should you get a child support? Oh my goodness. If you ask me, should you get a prenup agreement? I don't know. Should you not get it? I don't know. I'm just here to give you information. Whether or not you choose to get it, it's solely on to you. But if you ask me, I don't even know either if I want to get that, because really it's not, I don't know. But of course I'm going to be a billionaire, so I'm gonna think about it. But I don't know for a fact if I'm going to have to sign a prenup before I get married to my man or not, but it's just something that it's in my head. I'm going to think about it, like, hey. A lot of the time we think that marriage is all about love. Sis, let me tell you something. I'm not married, never been married. Marriage, I've been in a relationship, so I can tell from relationship. Marriage, it's love. Sometimes, or some days, it's love, and some days it's business, pure partnership. Okay, you want to be with somebody that you trust, you want to be with somebody that you know that when things go south, you guys, but if you don't have that person, that you're not like, this guy or this woman has this tendency, it could just be they're very nice people. When it comes to things like this, they're not very understandable. So why you guys are still in the happy phase of your of getting married, of or wanting to get into the marriage, it's time to talk about your finances. Africans. Africans. I am solely emphasizing on African because I am an African girl, I am an African woman, and these things are not talked about. These things are considered taboo in our culture. And so I'm coming out here and I'll have this conversation with my father, and he's very liberal. He doesn't really have time for things like this. But as for the typical African home, I want us to have this conversation more. I want us to have these conversations, a lot conversations like this, and a lot other topics that are controversial to us, to our tradition, to our culture. And just so we know, just because we're having this conversation doesn't mean we're definitely going to do it. But in the case you chose to do it, that is solely on you. Okay, guys, so this is what I think about prenuptial agreement. I think it has its own benefits, I think it has its own disadvantages, but hey, if you're a hardworking woman, if you're a hardworking man, I would like to see that you get what you deserve. I would like to see that your partners get what you deserve in the event that things do not go well. And I'd like to see that you guys are able to split or part ways amicably. Alright, guys, these are just my thoughts. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like videos like this? African men, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think about prenup? So women, should you sign a prenup before marriage, or what are your thoughts? Let me know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment below. As for me, I think it's something to consider. Bring it to the table. You guys talk about it. If something you guys want to do it, fine. If it's not something you guys don't want to do it, okay, that is still good. So I just wanted to come out here and, as always, talk to you guys, have these conversations that are not often had in our culture, in our families, and just so we can chit chat and just know what's happening out here. And yeah, so that is all for this video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share with your family. Please share with your friends. Please share this video. Send your most opinionated friends. Share it to them. Let them, ask them what they think about this. Should they consider prenup? Should they not consider prenuptial? Is this something you're going to do? Is this something you're not going to do? Please let me know in the comments below. And also thank you guys so much to all of those, because I asked this question on my Instagram and some of your feedback were really amazing. Thank you. You guys talk about trust. You guys talk about hell yeah, I'm gonna be 50-50 or what. You guys, so many inputs. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you guys in my next video. And if you haven't already subscribed, honey, please hurry up, do it. I'm waiting on you right now. Do it. Alright, thank you. I see you've done it. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. If you're not friends on Instagram, please head over Instagram, send me a friend request. I will follow. I said friend request. I'll follow back. I'll follow you back as well. So thank you guys so much. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. See you. Bye. Bisous.